Ex-girlfriend matched with my ex-friend. He told me, and I dumped her. She thinks I did some petty revenge or something, she said. I guess this is petty revenge, but I honestly was not thinking that way. But I guess it makes sense. My ex girlfriend and I were only together for a year. I guess when we hit the year mark, she got bored. Her telling me that we need more excitement during our 1 year celebration gave me a gut feeling about something. I just knew something was up. I didn't find anything in her phone, but ironically, an old friend from high school reached out to me on Facebook. Also, I missed the red flag of her wanting to create an entire new Facebook before we went Facebook public. She was hiding something. So me discovering her profile on a popular dating app probably was not her first time cheating. She'd probably had someone else the whole time. They probably wasn't helping her pay her phone bill and filling up her gas tank like I was, though. So first off, thank you, True Story, for your platform. It's greatly appreciated. I'm a 19-year-old male living in Savannah, Georgia. I was born and raised here. My ex-girlfriend and I, her name is Beth and my name is Troy. Beth and I met over a year ago at my graduation party. She came with someone else. She had already graduated high school a year early, but she attended a Christian private school. A lot of guys were asking who she was and also trying to talk to her, but she gave me the attention. One guy tried clowning me and making fun of me in front of her because he liked her and she was talking to me. He brought up how in school these two guys would basically bully me. They did pick on me a lot, and one day I fought one of them. The only time I'd ever been suspended from school was when I fought that guy. After fighting one of them, they both backed off. But freshman year, these guys who were sophomores, and neither one of them ended up graduating, by the way, they would pour milk on me in the lunchroom. They stole from me, shoved me into things while walking, called me ginger, said jokes like, "How many ginger people does it take to change a light bulb? None. They prefer to sit in the dark. What do you throw a ginger drowning in quicksand? His wife and kids." I was pretty shy and quiet. I believe this kid thought he was going to win Beth over by talking about me at my graduation party, but it didn't work. She kissed me that same night, my first kiss ever. She gave me her number and we started dating. She admitted that she wasn't a virgin and did it with one other guy in high school. She definitely was my first and I enjoyed it. We eventually started dating. Both of us lived with our parents and attended two different colleges. We talked every day, whether it was text or FaceTime. We'd have to be sneaky about sleeping together, either my parents' place or hers. It was going great. Both would attend each other's family vacations and family reunion. I thought I was going to marry her. I'll just spare the long-windedness and get to where she sort of offended me and told me I wasn't enough. It was our 1 year anniversary. I reminded her a month prior and she had completely forgotten about it. I thought surprising her with a nice luxurious luxury hotel that included two fireplaces, one inside and one on the balcony, and a magnificent shower with glass looking into the bedroom. I thought this would make her happy. She seemed excited at first, but after 5 minutes, I could tell she was pretending. She told me that I was a bit boring and we need more excitement. I spent $759 for this hotel. One night, and ordered lobster dinner for us. She told me this was good, but mostly for the past year, we do the same dates and it's getting boring. Immediately after she told me that, I thought she may be cheating on me or gearing up to do so. I just had a feeling. I went snooping and I didn't find anything. Miraculously, a couple days later, I get a message on Facebook from a friend from high school. We talked via comments on Facebook, but never text or anything like that. He saw who Beth was on Facebook in my profile picture and other pictures. He reached out and was asking me if I was dating her. Beth. I said, yeah, for the past year. Why? He says, well, her and I have been talking for the past 3 weeks on Hinge. She acts as if she's single. I said, she definitely is not single, and I asked him to prove it to me. He sent screenshots of him and Beth chatting back and forth. They had also exchanged numbers. She told him she'd been single for 2 years. I felt like an idiot, but I didn't want to confront her. He told me they had a date planned, exactly 1 week from our anniversary. I told him to go for it, and I planned on showing up. So I told him to go through with talking to her and meeting her. He did, and she bit the bait. They set up a date at a restaurant. She was to meet him, but she didn't know that I'd be there as well. While he was doing his part, I was making arrangements to block her out of my life. I knew she was going to try calling and begging for me back. I just wanted to confront her, then ghost her. I told my parents everything and told them what I was up to. If she were to contact them at all, asking for me, tell her I'm not around. So the date was set up, and she told me that she was hanging out with her family that night. I didn't speak to her that entire day, actually. My old friend on Facebook told me where they were going. I met him there, and we sat at the table together. I sat near the wall, and he took the outside seat. We were facing the door. He could see when she was coming, but she wasn't going to be able to see me until she got to the table. There were tall wall barriers between tables for privacy. He stood up to give her a hug, and I sat there just staring at her. She didn't notice right away, getting ready to say to him, I didn't know you were bringing company. She then realized it was me and went into shock. Then she turned into this victim, putting on a show in front of everyone at the restaurant. Why are you stalking me? You are crazy. She pretended as if I was her crazy ex her from 2 years ago. I laughed and told her she had lost her mind. Showed pictures of us celebrating our 1-year anniversary and videos. She got very silent. I told her to take care, and I left the restaurant. Just how I figured, she tried calling both of my parents. She even left a letter at my doorstep. My annoying sister read it at the dinner table. I scanned it because I was going to post this on an online forum and tell my story. I haven't done that. Instead, I decided to write into you, True Story, after finding out about the channel. Here it is, if you'd like to share it. Take care. All right, here, let's check out this letter. All right. You were the first guy I gave my whole self to. The first guy I can honestly say I loved. My first true best friend. I think about moments together every single day. It hurts. I think it always will. I still haven't looked at my video camera because everything in there is of us in our life. It sits stored away in the back of my closet. I can't even look at it without crying and knowing what's in there. I miss you. I miss us. I miss your family. My family misses you. I have to try holding myself together every day, but every new day is hard, thinking it's another day that I've been without you, and it's been over. I loved the night of our anniversary. It was the first time in 2 months that we had you know what. I love what we shared that night, and wish we could do it again. I will never feel for anyone like the way I did you. No one will ever compare to you. No relationship will be as close as the one we shared. It is irreplaceable.